big one come out.
There you go. Man, that's a big one you got there.
Yeah, that big one come out there.
Well,
Heck
yeah.
No, he got it, he got it, he got it.
Let it go. I sure had fun just watching him stretch my line.
There he is.
Oh, there's 2 of them. I got 2 of them. Holy cow, look at that. Look at that. Yo, what are these?
We going fishing, boy.
Oh, my, look at that. They're both good ones, too. Bring your fish over here. You bragging about your big fish.
Oh.
There we go, girl.
I always like that, Jeremy. Hey.
I don't know if I have a fish or... Oh, I got a fish.
You got one. You got one right there. It didn't take long, did it? Holy cow, how big is it?
I have no idea, but it is
Pretty good
huge.
size, isn't it?
Holy crap.
Golly, what's the deal? There's a lot of grass down there. Just keep your rod up.
Keep your rod up, buddy.
Keep steady. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get him for you here. You just play with him there a little while. Wow, looky there. Looky there.
Holy moly.
What a way to start. Oh, there's the first fish. Oh, my gosh, he got away. Oh, he got away. Well, no, maybe. Oh, he's trying to get away. Looky there. He got that thing down deep, too.
Oh, dang.
He took it deep. Woo-hoo, what do you think about that?
Second cast.
Second cast? Holy cow.
I need some pliers.
What do you think, Houston?
Awesome.
Excited?
I am fishing today. I am fishing today with Houston. That's right. Houston is with Houston. This is Houston Arms, a buddy of mine that lives not too far from us here. And his daddy Daniel's come along with me here. That's a pretty good start right there. Look at that. That's a nice big old bass. That's a good start. You told me you'd kiss the fish. Let me see you.
No,
Well, you told me you'd kiss one.
I didn't say I would.
You said you had.
I have.
Well, you could kiss another one.
I don't want to.
I'm going to kiss it for you. You don't want to kiss that fish?
No.
So is he too big? It's a pretty big fish.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a pretty big
That's one of the biggest ones I've seen.
That's a
in my
big
whole
fish,
life.
isn't it? Isn't that a big fish? Second cast. I kiss it again. The kiss was so good. If you don't kiss a few fish, what are you going to do when you get ready to kiss a girl sometime?
Hang on, don't cast
Won't
yet.
know how. Go ahead and throw it out there. It's okay.
Well, his worm's messed up.
Oh, your worm's messed up? Let me see your worm here.
Oh.
Let me see your worm. That's a little messed up. Yeah, you got to kind of watch that. It is going to be 100 degrees out here today. We got out here really, really early. We got out here before daylight. We got out here actually too early to fish.
And we already caught 2.
We caught one off the bank.
And we caught one off the boat.
It's actually too early to take a picture of it. It was still dark.
Guess I'll have to fish too. I can't let Houston outdo me all day.
I haven't even made a cast, and Houston, you caught a fish. Now, I got a pow stick on here, what's called a pow stick. P-O-W, like pow. Like when you get a bite, and I've got a slip sinker on there. It's called a Texas rig. Yeah. I wasn't positive. I thought I got a bite, and then I thought, well, it may just be in the grass. Yeah, that's a fish. Well, somebody's eating cream soda, and somebody else is catching fish. That's all I'm saying. I'm just talking, you know.
I was thirsty.
You're thirsty, okay. Looky here, look at there. Looky there.
That looks like one of mine that I caught.
That's bigger than what you caught. What are you talking about? Boy, I tell you, they're eating these baits. This one, I think, swallowed it too. Doggone it.
Why is every single one eating it? Like,
They're just eating it
Hey,
bad.
Houston, scoot to the side just a little bit. Look, you're right in front of the
There we go. There you go. What do you think?
big.
I think yours is fatter than that one.
Yeah.
I think he was fatter. Okay, all right.
That's my fishing pole.
Oh, it's my fishing pole. Oh, it's my fishing pole, but you're using it. I picked up the wrong one, didn't I? Okay. Fish. There we go. Let's see if this one's... Whoa!
I got one.
Yeah, hey, you jumped. You got
I
one?
think you got grass, Houston.
Oh,
I
no,
think
you
I
got-
have one.
I don't know. I think you may have a fish. I got a fish.
You got a fish? Oh,
Oh, I think you might have had some grass. Let's see if...
Jimmy
That
tried
is
to
a
jump
small
out of the water.
I think I finally hooked one that didn't swallow it.
That's a small one.
That is a small one. So,
Better it's a small one.
So what do you think saying it's a small one? What are you saying?
Nothing.
Just that it's a small one? That's all you're saying?
Yeah.
You're not saying that I told you you could keep some small ones and take home and clean and cook?
Yeah.
Are you thinking about that?
Well, we already have one in the back.
Well, how many you want? Because we can keep the small ones. We're having to keep that.
Yeah, we can keep that one then.
Yeah, we have to keep that one because he's dying.
Do y'all keep the ones that are dying?
Well, you kind of have to do that because...
Because you don't want the other fish to eat it or they'll get sick and die.
Fish will get sick and die.
I don't even know.
So what do you think? What do you think? We can keep that if you want. We'll put that. Golly, they're mean, aren't they? Yeah. So what do you think? You want to keep that one and take it home, cook it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that. I'll do it. I'll let you keep it if you'll kiss it.
No.
Huh?
I don't want to.
This portion of Jimmy Houston Outdoors has been brought to you by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Jimmy Houston Outdoors, America's favorite fishing show, is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. By Mercury Marine, go boldly. By Soft Science, supreme comfort footwear for the angler. By Shell Rotella, the engine oil that works as hard as you do. And by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
I think I have one.
You got one? You got a fish? Or you
I
got
think.
Grass? What do you got? Fish or grass?
I think fish.
Is it fighting or is it just heavy?
Fighting.
Oh!
I told y'all.
I think it's a fish. I think it's a fish. Keep finding.
Oh.
Bring him right over here.
Oh, this is a really small one.
So.
We're keeping this one.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
We'll take it off and kiss it.
No, I'm not gonna kiss it.
Okay, you hold my rod then. Okay, I got a worm on out there. Go ahead and wind mine in for me.
Houston, are you seriously trying to keep all Jimmy's fish and eat them?
Yeah.
Huh? We'll keep this. Now this one finally. Oh, golly, they're mean.
I know.
Don't matter. I can't hold on to them.
Oh, it just had a fully bite.
That one's hooked just right. Okay, we're gonna keep this one.
Oh, I keep getting
You got a fish on my pole?
No, but I can't.
Catching them on my pole? Huh?
I had a nibble.
Okay. All right, let me throw that one out there. All right, we're gonna put him over in the live well too. Okay, we got 3. Okay, you want 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, let me check.
Actually, 6.
Let me check the worm.
6 is what we need. Because 1 extra.
Have you noticed that you and I are catching all the fish? What's the deal?
Yeah.
I wonder what the deal is on that.
Yeah.
Just, you know what I think it is?
Dad, you need to cast like towards that way.
Okay.
You know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's the hair.
Yeah, I don't have blonde hair. I'm kind of lacking on the blonde here.
I think the hair's the deal. You might notice that occasionally Daniel picks up a camera down there and is shooting himself, and the reason he is Daniel's like me. He's got a YouTube channel. Now the difference is, his YouTube channel has got a lot more subscribers than mine. But now he'll talk about it a little bit, I'm sure. But he's been working the YouTube for a long time. Daniel is an Oklahoma State Trooper. We call the Oklahoma State Troopers highway patrolmen a lot. They call themselves state troopers. Now, I don't know what the reason is on that. I might ask him. I've got a lot of friends that are highway patrolmen. It's kind of like a preacher and a pastor. The preacher calls himself a pastor. Guys like me call the pastor preachers. And so, but he's in Oklahoma State. You got another fish? Or you got grass?
No, I'm hung up.
Yeah, go ahead and just, that's it. He's shooting for his YouTube channel. It's called the Arms Family Homestead. I've let every one of them swallow it so far, it seems
Except for 2 of them.
That last one you caught didn't swallow it.
Oh, that one's a small one.
That's a small one.
We can keep that one.
You want to keep that one?
That's one of the
Looky
sizes that we can keep.
Looky there, and you got one? I think you may have
I
grass.
think you got the bottom, buddy.
You want to keep that one?
Yeah.
Who's going to clean these fish, you or your dad?
Both of us.
Oh, both of us. I like that. Looky there. Okay, what do we got? How many we got in there? 4?
Next time I'm useful at something. I may not be able to help catch fish, but I can open the live well.
Okay, that's 4 in the live well.
I
Look here what I'm going to do. You see where that worm was getting all tore up?
Oh, I got one. I got one. I think.
I do too, Houston.
Look at there, a double. You and your dad both got one.
Both. Oh, I think mine got off. I'll get out of your way. I'll let mine get away, Houston. Come over the top.
I'm going to turn the boat around just a little bit. I'm going to turn the boat around.
Oh, look at there.
You got one. I see him jumping back there.
Hold your pole out that way a little bit so you don't get in the boat.
Ah!
You got him?
Dang, I let mine get away, Houston.
You got him?
The one time I catch a fish, you try to outdo
bring
me.
Bring him around here. Bring him around here. Bring him around. Oh, come on. You're doing good. You're doing good.
This thing is
Pretty good
one.
size one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let me see. How big is he?
I have no idea, but he's
How
huge.
big is he? Wow. He's actually pretty. Looks like a pretty big one to me. Oh goodness, he's pretty big. Come here. Let me see your line. I'm gonna boat flip him. This is what we call boat flipping. Okay, keep winding. Keep winding. I'm just guiding your line. We boat flipped him. Looky there, that fish.
My hand hurts now.
Your knee hurts.
My hand.
Your hand hurts. Look how big that fish is. Now look at here. You've hooked this fish perfectly. See, that's the way we want to hook them. Is right there. You know what? That was that worm you told me wasn't any good. You said it was used up. It's perfect. Look at that fish. Huh? Look at that fish. Turn around right here. Let's look right there. Look at that fish. That is a big fish. Wow.
What are you going to do with that one, Houston?
You're just going to give it a kiss.
No.
Try it right here. Just get right there.
No.
Hey, look at here, Houston. Look at here.
I don't want to.
Hey, you can't be called a Houston if you don't kiss fish. All the Houstons in my family kiss fish. Do you know all the Houstons in my family are all named Houston? Is that crazy? Huh?
They're not.
They are. My son's named Houston. My daughter's named Houston. My granddaughter's named Houston. Grandson. I mean, you know, golly, it's crazy, isn't it? You want to throw this one back?
Here, let's take a picture, Houston.
That one's too big.
No, I want to keep that one.
No,
Oh,
we're
he's
not
too
keeping-
big. He's too big. Come right here. Your daddy's going to take a picture.
Look at me. Your eyes are closed.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Don't worry about the sun.
Put your hand down. You got it.
Okay,
They
that
can't-
is a huge.
They can't breathe out of water, so we're going to throw him back. All right.
That thing
let's see
was.
here.
Wait, I can see the bottom.
Yeah, all right. We're going to move out a little deeper.
No, hang on.
You
I
see the
bass.
bottom?
I see
That's-
fish.
You see that grass on the
I
bottom?
see fish.
This is getting a little out of hand, so the back of the boat has not caught a single fish yet. Guys in the front, Houston and Jimmy, I'm fishing with the same lures, Houston. He's out fishing me about 5-0 right now.
But you had one hooked.
Yeah, I had one. The one time I hook a fish, I didn't get it on camera. I hooked the fish. Houston hooks the fish. Mine comes off and he reels his in. Big old bass. This kid?
It's the hair, isn't it?
It's because
It's the
I'm
hair.
a better fisherman.
No, it's the hair.
Jimmy's Look Back is brought to you by Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time.
He come back and got it. I don't have him hooked very good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, looky here. Looky here, yes. All you got to do is ask, Jimmy. Ask and ye shall receive. I read that in the Bible. That's a good fish. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. That's a deal. Come here, Booger. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking with coal oil. Yes, we are. The big ones may be just now starting to bite. Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that guy, I guarantee you. That is a good fish. That is a good fish right there. Yeah. You deserve a break today. Ooh, come here, sugar. I never moved it. I never moved it. I mean, never moved it. He's not big, but he's just right. Oh, yeah. We got up here in this real calm water. You want to let that bait sit. Just let it sit. As long as you can, as long as you can stand it, just let it sit. Something else. You see how they were all been just barely hooked? Look at that puppy. He's eat that thing. I mean, he is eat it big time. It's gone, city. You are hooked. You are hooked and hooked and hooked and hooked and hooked.
Jimmy's Look Back has been brought to you by Ranger Boats.
You know, we had a full moon last night, and that put a lot of fish up on the bank early. But you look, right now the sun is up over the mountain, and it's getting up quick. I mean, it's getting up in a hurry. and it's already over 80 degrees. It's going to be 100 degrees here before lunchtime probably. And but we're going to have our fish all caught and have a box full of them before then. And Houston, I promised him he could keep, how many I promised him to keep? 2? How many was it? I can't remember.
A few.
A few? Well, I'm going to try to jog my memory. I think it was 5.
No, it was 6.
It was 6. You're going to be a good negotiator. I might let you sell television advertising for me. I like the way you negotiate. Because I'm pretty sure it was 5. I'm pretty sure I
think
got
I
another
have
one.
one.
Does your dad have one?
No, no fish
got
back
one.
here.
I got one.
You got one? You sure do. I got a small one. All right, that one's almost too small. We're going to throw that one back. He's too small. How big's yours?
I don't know, but I'm really good on
You
him.
might just have grass. I think you just have grass.
No.
Huh? I think you just have grass. You got grass. You just got grass.
No, I don't.
Oh, it's a bass. You don't have just grass. It's
You
a
got
bass.
big fish, Houston. I saw
Let's
it
see how
jump.
big it is. Don't give me slack. Keep your line. Don't give him slack like that. Keep your line tight
Keep
on.
your line tight, buddy.
Don't drop your rod. Just keep it up. Right, man. Oh my goodness, that's a big one. Hang on, I'm gonna get down there and get this and bring him over here. Bring him right over here.
Oh, jeez.
You know,
Holy.
oh, he's a huge one.
Quit reeling, buddy. Quit reeling.
Oh goodness, looky there.
Oh,
Looky there.
that's not fair, Houston.
Yeah, it is.
He's not got it very deep, but it's kind of in his tongue.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I am just not catching any fish at all today. I mean, this is getting real. I was kind of joking a while ago.
What do you think? You think maybe he ought to take a nap or something? Just go ahead and let us fish the rest of the day?
No.
I think he'll catch one in a minute, don't you? Look at that fish. That fish is half as big as you are. He goes from your head to your belly. See that?
Yeah.
Goes from your head to your belly.
I've seen a bigger one than this, though.
You've seen a bigger one than that?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to, you know what?
Houston, I finally got one.
There, your dad's got a big one.
I don't
Well,
There.
We can keep that one.
I
That's
don't
a
know if we,
bluegill.
I don't know
No,
if
it's
we call it
bass.
a big
It's a
one.
bass. I thought it was a bluegill there for a minute. We've
Hang
been
on
getting
a
some
second.
bluegill bites.
Hang on.
I think that was a size joke. Jimmy thought I caught a bluegill.
Hey, it was a,
We're keeping that
No,
It
one.
might
we're
have
not
been a
keeping
joke
it.
there, Daniel, but it was honest. In the sunshine, I was looking back in the sun. It looked like a bluegill. I thought it was.
Get him back in the water.
Oh, me.
That was a size joke, Houston. Jimmy was making fun of my fish. Here, let me catch him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
There you go.
I do make fun of a lot. I do a lot of kidding with people. But if you think I'm going to make a joke about an Oklahoma State Trooper's fish, you're wrong, buddy. when I take highway patrolmen fishing, FBI guys fishing, governors, presidents, I don't ever say anything. You got more power than any of those guys. That was a nice fish. That's all I can say.
Nice one. I think the camera shrank a couple pounds of that fish.
There's one.
I wonder whose is bigger.
There's one. I don't know. If I were you, I'd let yours go. I don't even know how big mine is. But
That one is way too small to keep.
you know what we were talking about was fish eating other fish. I got to say this: Daniel's fish would be just a nice little appetizer for this bass here. And this is not a giant bass, but you want to take a picture of your fish and my fish? You want to take a picture together, bud?
No, I think I'll pass.
Huh?
I think I'll pass.
Huh?
I'll,
Okay, I want you to take a picture of this.
Jimmy Houston Outdoors is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. By High Seas, when the money's on the line. By Jackson Kayak, Advantage Fisherman. By Orion Coolers, never lose your cool. And by Lucky Strike, where preparation and opportunity collide. Houston's Helpful Hints is brought to you by Jimmy Houston High-Tech Performance Fishing Rods.
Well, what do you do when you can't catch them? What do you do when what you're catching them on early in the morning quits working and you just can't catch them? Well, by golly, you keep trying. That's the most important thing. The other thing that I really believe is that try big baits, try little baits, try different depths, try different speeds. But the key thing you want to do when you get in trouble is go back to your strong suit. If your strong suit happens to be a plastic worm, go back to a plastic worm. If your strong suit happens to be a crankbait, go back to a crankbait. If your strong suit happens to be a spinnerbait, go back to a spinnerbait. A spinnerbait is one of those kind of baits that you can fish all kind of different depths, all different times of the year. It doesn't matter. Spring, winter, fall, summer, Easter, Indian summer, 4th of July, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can fish a spinnerbait, but think about your strong suit in fishing. And when it gets really, really tough, go to your strong suit. Here's the other thing you want to do is go to the heaviest possible cover you can find that's near deep water. And if you know of an area where two things come together, you know, where a creek runs into a ditch or two ditches come together, or two rivers come together. If you know of anything like that where you have some deep water structure that comes up into heavy cover up in shallow water structure, go search out those kind of areas because they almost always will have fish and eventually they will bite. The other thing is, the best tip of all in bass fishing, go early, stay late. Go early, stay late. Mama, don't start the stakes. I'm still fishing.
Well, it's late in the day and the sun's getting low. Caught me a big one, but I let him go. I sure had fun just watching him stretch my line.